Man, it's late. I got on my Jackson. I got me a new Jackson. Look, hey y'all, when I tell y'all dragging that wagon came through and hooked me up big time, dragging that wagon came through, hooked me up. Hey, appreciate you. Honor, respect, all that, and let's keep this thing going. So I gotta excuse my hair, man. I was frustrated tonight. I was doing some stuff. And I just been playing with my beard all night long. I'm mad at the dude messed my cut up. Now I gotta let this grow out, and it's looking uneven. I gotta let it grow out though, so I can connect all this again. But if I'm gonna rock the Abraham Lincoln for another week, and then I should be back, y'all. But hey, so let's get to the video. Cause this video is kind of long overdue. Now y'all gotta bear with me, cause I gotta tippy-toe around this subject because we're dealing with daughters, we're dealing with women, nice looking ladies, and so this is a touchy subject, right? So all right, so um we found out that Coach Prime's daughter is she's expecting. She's 31, she's expecting, and the guy that she's expecting from is a R&B singer, but he's not the typical R&B singer, like the typical baby face, and the soft songs and just singing love song. Baby, I'm ready for the good Tyrese songs. Like he more of a raunchy rapper R&B kind of, kind of like Lil Wayne, but Lil Wayne doing Drake kind of stuff. Like, and the thing about Jacquees, I think that's his name, Jacquees. I don't really know any of his personal songs. I just know the songs that he kind of like took from other people and remixed it, and it sounds good, but it's not. It's not like on my favorites of all time list, but I would listen to his songs. So, and I looked up his net worth. He worth like 6 million. And y'all, you can't always go by net worth, but because Chad Johnson said his net worth was more than what they said he had, but Lil Wayne said his net worth was way more than what he said he had. So we can't necessarily go by that. So we don't really know. And like Fantasia said, she was just like, y'all think we got like that, but a lot of artists out here broke. So we never know if they really got it, if they do, or if they don't. But what we do know, if they like to party, they on the scene, because that's how they make their money. After they do their concerts, they have to go out to clubs and stuff, and they get invited to these places, and they get to bring their people with them. So if you're a female that likes to party, if you're involved with a guy like this, you're always going to be on the scene, because he's always going to have you a pass. He's always going to have you a band. You can just walk in, you come in the VIP. So, and I've been around different kind of people. You have some ladies that like to be home. You like some ladies that like to be out. And it's the same way with dudes. You got some dudes that love being at home. Then you got some dudes that when they go out, it's like they feed off the people. Same way with some ladies. When they go out, they get energy from the crowd. If you keep them in the house too long, they get depressed. And it's kind of like, they can't really, they just lose their whole mojo. And they go into a depression. They don't want to love on you. They don't want to kiss on you. They don't even want to be with you no more, because they feel like you cramping their style, right? So with that being said, some of these ladies, they don't necessarily like the bad boys. They like the atmosphere that the bad boys are in, that kind of lifestyle. So I think they're in love with the lifestyle more than they are in love with the guy. What I don't understand by this is, are we learning from the Sierra and Future situation? Are we learning from that, or are we just living our life? Like, are they really learning from that? Oh, what's going on, D? I see you in here. Look, I've been missing in action. I've been doing a lot. Let me see who checking in. Hey, I'm up. I told y'all, I promised y'all earlier I was gonna bring y'all a video. I'm tired, but I had to bring the video. What's up, JP Sports World? But look, so we talking about what's going on in California. I see you in the house. But so when I was doing my research on this, and it just came, it fell in my lap. It just fell in my lap. The first time I heard about Coach Prime's daughter was when they had the. I always knew about it, but when she first kind of like jumped on the scene was when she had an interview and they was talking about the Jackson situation, and she was saying something about some of the things that had happened at Jackson, and some people calling her a liar. Some people, I think a lot of people from Coach Prime camp was like, "Oh, we had receipts, but we just weren't trying to talk about it because we didn't want to be messy." So, but I remember she brought that out, and I was telling people, I'm like, okay, well, she's not really used to the spotlight like this. So sometimes when you ain't used to the spotlight, you really just speaking your mind, and you don't really understand how these things can get blowed up, because they're everything that she says is a reflection on her dad, right? And that's why I'm making this video, because I saw Coach Prime. They said he was being emotional and crying once he found out his daughter was pregnant, and those could have been tears of joy, because she said in one of her I don't know if it was an interview, but she wrote somewhere where she couldn't have kids for a while. The doctors were telling her she wasn't gonna be able to have kids, so this is a blessing, and she's just happy. Like, I think she's in her seventh trimester or seventh month. I don't know. I ain't never had no babies. I know it's something about that, but I know some people, they wait till they get past the third. I think the third trimester before they say something about it. So she's in the seventh month, and or is that the third trimester? What is that? Is that the third trimester, or is that the third? I think that's the third trimester. Third trimester is right before you about to have the baby, I think, right? I don't know. But at the end of the day, she's happy she's gonna have a baby. She didn't know she was gonna have a baby. The doctors were telling her she couldn't have kids. And now this is a blessing. And I can understand. It's a lot of people that want to have kids that can't have kids. And it is a blessing. But what a lot of people are saying is not the blessing is Jacquees. Jacquees is not the blessing. They said it was issues going back and forth with one of her homegirls. Kind of like the same thing with Tory Lane and Megan Thee Stallion and the other woman. I forgot the other woman that was. And they were supposed to be like, he was trying to deal with both of them, but he was still kind of hanging out with both of them, but he was kind of dealing with both of them. And he was telling one this and telling this that. And so I think some of that was going on, right? So it just looked messy. And when your dad is Coach Prime, and he's been doing so much to make sure y'all had a great life, a lot of people are wondering, okay, why didn't she get with one of these athletes? Why didn't she get with one of these guys that she went to one of these probably prep schools or private schools? Like, I know she's in different rooms that a lot of people don't have access to. So she can talk to some guys that's a little more structured, right? And it's the other ladies on the list. Like, yeah, you got Floyd Mayweather's daughter. She talked to I think the dude Young Money or Young NBA or something his name. And like, he went to prison, and she still stuck by him when he went to jail or whatever. And everybody was just like, why the hell she with this dude? And he had multiple women and everything too. The Simmons daughter, she was with Yo Gotti, and y'all know about the Yo Gotti situation with Young Dolph getting killed. Yo Gotti brother just got killed the other day, and now they kind of like, is Gotti next, and like she might get caught up in that crossfire. So it's a lot of this stuff going on. The ladies checking in tonight. Hey, what all y'all ladies doing up late like this? What y'all doing up late? Are y'all just checking in because y'all seen the title? Or y'all out here creeping late at night? I see a lot of ladies on here. What's going on? What's going on, Shirley? But so what we're trying to understand is Hey, did you be on it? Did you be on it? So what I'm trying to understand is, do ladies just have this bad boy phase, and it's like they don't care who they, because they got daddies with money and power and influence. They can be around some dudes that got something going for themselves. So she had a, it ain't like she was on the block growing up, in the project, and she only could choose from these guys. She had a whole bunch of guys. All these women had a bunch of guys they could choose from. Now I don't know too much about Shannon Sharp daughter. Only thing I know about Shannon Sharp daughter is she fine. That's all I know. That's all I know. Woo, she fine. And Ronnie Lott. She Ronnie Lott daughter. She fine too. And but she kind of date guys that got a little level of a class. Like I think now she's finna start dating Kevin Durant. Like they kind of doing some stuff online, and she was dating another guy that was like a sports guy, and he kind of looked like one of them Russell Wilson kind of guys, kind of like clean cut kind of guy. Um, is it the thrill? The women just like that back and forth trying to catch him, that up and down roller coaster that a person like a Tupac would give you? Do y'all just like that? But the thing about it is, Sierra got lucky. She got lucky and got a Russell Wilson. It's not a lot of Russell Wilsons out here, especially with this day and age, that's going to be willing to take on somebody else's kid, especially when it's a high-profile guy like this. Because now he always got to worry about this dude popping up, if this dude can buy more stuff. Like it's always like how that time when Russell Wilson and Sierra, they went to this party, and it was before the Super Bowl when the Rams made it to the Super Bowl. Future came into a party, and I think he had to perform or something, and Russell Wilson didn't know that he was gonna be there. And him and Sierra, they was walking out the party real fast. He was holding his hand, walking, because I think that's when he had made that song when he was talking about like still having intercourse with Sierra. Like, that's embarrassing. You somewhere with your lady, and a dude get on stage and start talking about, not your lady, your wife, and a dude start singing the song, slick dissing you and talking about your wife. Like, so he had to leave the event real fast. And see, that's an awkward situation. That's an awkward situation. And a lot of dudes ain't built for that. And especially when you don't build yourself up to be $100 million dude, and you still, like Russell Wilson, he doing it with pride. Like, this dude doing it with no emotion. Like, he just doing it like he a clone. Like, he ain't wavering at all. Like, hey, hats off to Russell Wilson, because he doing it like he's showing the dudes to be the example. Like, y'all can do this. If you find a woman you love, it don't matter if she got kids, take it on as just a badge of honor. And I remember back in the day, men used to do that. But nowadays, like I just seen a video when a guy was talking about women have raised their standard for men. Like, just making a lot of money ain't enough no more. And the men was like, they have raised their standard for women. So just being able to have a pretty face and a nice body and a good box, that's not enough no more. You got to be understanding. You got to be able to have a conversation. So it's like both parties have raised they bar, right? So a lot of dudes are saying now, like, I'm not taking a woman that's had somebody else's kid. Not if I'd have had to level up and get all this stuff and get a house and do this and get this top job or whatever I had to do to prove myself worthy to you. I'm not finna deal with you and somebody else's kid if that's what you chose to do. I'll just find another woman that built herself up and is waiting on her guy. Like, that's what a lot of dudes are saying. But it's saying the ladies still don't care. Is it they don't care, or I don't know. Y'all tell me why? What's going on, LG? Why Like, why? If they got all this access to so many dudes, why they choose to deal with the bad boys? See, you saying Prime failed his daughter. Prime didn't fail his daughter. Prime did everything. He got his daughter in the night schools, all that kind of stuff. She graduated. She did. She 30 something years. She 31, I think. She done made it all this time. She supposed to been married to a. He done had her around good people. She chose to go this route. Prime go to church, so he done. She been around pastors and all this kind of stuff and deacons. She done had a lot of dudes she could have talked to, and she chose to go this route. And not saying that this is a bad route, but y'all know how most entertainers are. They got people be talking about truck drivers bad. Entertainers got women left and right everywhere. And most of the time it's some drugs in here. So when he do show up for the kid, will he be in his right mind? And it's just like, I ain't trying to speak that bad on the relationship, but the relationship was already bad because they was arguing back and forth online with the other friend. And he had got caught sending this girl messages and sending the other woman messages, and they end up seeing both of the messages at the same time, and he was lying to both of them. So like, just that alone, like, that ain't how you want to start your family off. So I can't say Prime failed her. She was doing what she was doing. Dion trying to chase down these 4 and 5 stars, and she grown. She 30-some years old. Yeah, she grown. I wonder when Coach Prime was crying, was he crying for joy, or was he crying for just feeling like I ain't how I let my baby get into this situation? I wonder what kind of tears were they. I hope it work out. But it just, how it started off, it wasn't right, y'all. It wasn't right. But I was gonna make a video talking about all these women and like how all of them was doing good. Like, far as nobody ain't really got in no trouble for real. Nobody ain't. All the daughters, Running Lock daughters, Shannon Sharp daughter, and Coach Prime daughter. I was gonna talk about them and just do a video talking about that, because me and DJ Promo, we were talking one day, and he was like, boy, hey, I was like, yeah, man, they bad now. All of them bad, and they all right, and they look different, but they all bad. But then this news dropped, and I was like, But I will tell y'all this. When I looked at his daughter, I said she ain't my type. It was just too much of that, the lashes and the makeup and the wigs or the extensions or whatever. I don't like all that. I like natural. And most dudes that's hardworking, try to do stuff by the book, they like natural women. Most dudes that like fast money and they'll do whatever, they like women that's did up. They like the makeup. They like the heels. They want the tight skirts. They like the nails, and they just like that. So, why people always say stuff like that? People need to get a life. We got a life. Everybody, we got life. Everybody got a life. But we know when somebody doing something out of order. Like, and the reason why I think she got a lot of pushback is because it was the same thing when Coach Prime left Jackson. How he was saying, like, the scripture, God told him it was time to leave Jackson, and everybody like, well, you said that when you came to Jackson. Now you saying God telling you to leave again. And when she got pregnant, she was like, God don't make no mistakes or something, like, this is a miracle from God, like. But people are just like, well, you did it out of wedlock, so that ain't the way God wanted it. So that's the thing about it. Like, if you're gonna be in the book, You're supposed to be in the book the whole way. I understand we all make mistakes, but if you gon' if you gonna quote the scripture and all this stuff when it ain't going so great, you need to quote it when it's going good. Cause she done had a good life, and you need to stand on it when everything going good too. Cause if she'd have stood on it when it was going good, she'd have been married before she, got to this situation. But I also know marriages and all that stuff is on a decline now, so we got to keep up with the times. And I said this a long time ago. It was a study done with like 80% of kids in the African American community was born out of wedlock. So, and I'm from the South. We in the Bible Belt, so there's a whole bunch of church folks still popping out babies that go to church. So it's not like this is the first time this has happened. It happens all the time. But I'm just trying to get an understanding of what do they think the outcome gonna be. Do they think the outcome is gonna be in their favor, or do they think the outcome is gonna be not in their favor? And I see you saying sport a child, but Coach Prime kind of be on his kids. Like, if you see how he do his boys, he kind of stay on them. He don't just let them do whatever. He kind of pull their coattail if they getting out of line or whatever. So I don't know, man. I want them to all do great. I haven't heard too much about Floyd Mayweather's situation, his daughter's situation. I knew the baby was dropping, but I haven't heard too much about it in the past year. But I'm happy, but I'm also weary at the same time. I'm just weary. That's what I think. I think Prime did his job, man. What you mean? Did his daughters? Oh, you talking about his daughters are his babies? I mean, I think he got love for all of them. He got equal love for all of them. But the one that just got pregnant, she ain't never been number one. She ain't. You know how he do his little rankings. He was like, "This is my number one child." I never heard her name be number one. So I think he kind of knew. Like, you kind of know what you got. He always said Shiloh is the one. Like, Shiloh, you the one. But I think he kind of knew, like, okay, she wasn't the one. She gonna party. She gonna party. She gonna do what she do. Hopefully she calm down. Hopefully, some people just like going to the club. I had a woman that I was courting one time. I had two women, and it's crazy. Their birthday was like a day behind each other too. But they love going out and partying and drinking. And well, one of them like to drink and one of them like to smoke. And like I never dated somebody that smoked, and I never dated somebody that drink like heavy like that. And so both of them was kind of like eye-opening experiences for me. But I noticed when they went out, it's like they got energy and they love being out. And I'm just sitting over there like ready to go. I'm ready to go. But they love being out. There's like a bar, it'll be closed, the lights turning on. They be like, "You want to go to another spot? The night is young." I'm like, "Girl, it's 3 in the morning. It's 3 in the morning. The night is not young." So some people just like being out. But I'm going to say this. Both of them are not married. To this day, both of them are not married. So a lot of dudes don't like that. And the dudes that like that kind of lifestyle, they don't like them kind of dudes because they know them dudes out getting numbers all the time at clubs and going home with other women that's drunk. So they don't like them kind of dudes. They want to get a regular dude and then have a regular dude go with them and be out. And the regular dude start getting frustrated with that after a while. So I think that's what it is, man. I think that's why they kick. They said the Pookies and Ray Rays are winning right now. Now I believe that. I think the baby gonna have a great life. I believe that. I think the baby gonna be turned. He gonna have a. He gonna have both sides. His uncles and stuff. And he the first grandbaby, so I think he gonna be turned, and he gonna have all kind of fun. But I wonder. So do y'all think Jacquees gonna do the spring game? Huh? What? Y'all think Jacquees is gonna be the featured actor or performer in the spring game? What? Did you think people pay good money to see Jacquees? And how tall is Jacquees, y'all? He look little. I mean, I seen Future hugging Jacquees, and you know that's not a good. See, I seen Jacquees hugging. He was locked up like Future got his hand around his neck like 2 or 3 times. You hanging out with Future? That ain't what you want. That's not what you want, y'all. Now you don't know, like Coach Prime like to keep it in the family now. Now his grandbaby gonna benefit off this. Jacquees might. He might start he might start singing the national anthem at the Colorado games. I see y'all hate on Jacquees, man. Stop hating. Y'all let Jacquees be great. The episode I seen with Jacquees, it was when he was just starting out, so he looked like he was still like nervous when he was around baby and stuff. He was still kind of nervous, and but he got hits though. He got some funny kind of hits. If you go look at his catalog, they got like 30 million views and up. Like Jacquees, he's somebody now. So he might be singing the national anthem. He might have a Shadua jersey on, bringing them boys out. D, you don't like his music? Now, I won't say I can just listen to his whole album, but he got like 4 bangers though that I listen to. And about 2 years ago, I know I listened to about 2 or 3 of his songs. And I was like, damn, little dude kind of straight. He just biting everybody's music, but he kind of straight. uh, what's going on? Well, yeah. So Jacquees, man, I think Jacquees gonna do the right thing. I'm putting all my money on Jacquees because he got to now he got to deal with Coach Prime now. Now he actually has to answer the phone now. Cause it ain't no we just cool no more. Now Coach Prime can call him whenever, and y'all know how Coach Prime do it. He just dominate the conversation. You gonna do this? All right, what time you gonna pick him up? All right, call me when you get there. Like Coach Prime is like that. So either it's gonna work out, or it's gonna be some fire in the city. Y'all seen Deion Sanders throw that water on that reporter a long time ago. Man, he don't play when he get mad now. So, mm, 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 mm. See, I don't know how this baby might be so talented, man. This baby might be catching touchdowns, dancing, singing, all kind of stuff. And we gonna see, D. I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. I think Let me see. I don't know. I can't say that. I can't say that he won't never get into a relationship. Because I remember when that younger daughter was hanging around the boys, she was hanging around the boys' room all the time. He told her, "Hey, you got to stop hanging around all these boys, because he know these other football players, they gonna shoot their shot. And look, I ain't trying to have my baby get knocked up while you trying to be on the basketball team. Nope, you not finna." And Shadur and Coach Prime was kind of like, they didn't approve of it. They didn't approve of it. I don't know what Shiloh said, but I know Shadur. And I know they all brothers and sisters, but I can see where Shadur and Shiloh and the younger sister, they do more with each other. And Bucky and D do more with each other. I noticed that. I mean, they all rock with each other, but I always see Bucky and D together. I can't remember seeing Bucky and the little sister together. I don't never remember seeing. I know they be together, but I don't never remember seeing Shadur with D. I don't remember seeing that. I saw that too. She's not in the video. I made that comment early in the year, and some people was like, "Yes, she do still be in the videos," but I know they started their own channels. But yeah, I know that she like. I don't never see her in Colorado videos no more. Never. She's always been in the videos, and especially like right about now when it's off season, she was always in the videos. You talking about Floyd daughter Buck Wild? And see, I think them Buck Wild women, they like these Buck Wild dudes. A regular guy is too calm for them. Yeah, you're right. Like, I don't even see the two sisters really hanging around each other like that for real. But you know how sometimes sisters, if you ain't from my mama, they don't really rock with you like that sometimes. Unless they got a deadbeat daddy and everybody kind of hate the daddy. But if the daddy in the mama life and then he broke up with this mama and got with another mama, sometimes that sister be like, "I'm riding with my mama. I ain't finna be cool with y'all." I've seen sisters do that. They gonna stay loyal to their mama. This man hurt my mama, so I ain't finna do nothing for that lady. Cause I done seen sisters like that. Basketball has her attention, but I think on purpose they did it where they kind of separated it. And I said at the beginning of the year, I think they kind of separated it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, y'all, all 17 of y'all that's in this room right now, all of y'all are messy. I just want y'all to know that. All y'all messy. And I did this video for y'all. Cause all y'all messy. But I wish them the best, man. I hope it don't turn out like Sierra and Future. I hope it turn out like, dang, what's a couple that did good, like a, dang, Mary J. Blige and KC? That wasn't a good one. I don't think R&B good dudes are good at all. Y'all heard Brian? What's the dude named Brian Thomas? Brian McKnight. He just left his family. Brian McKnight had one son called Brian McKnight Jr. And now he got another son called Brian McKnight Jr. How you do that? How you just leave your other son that was named Junior and just start a whole new other family and name your next son named Junior? Like he just cut his first two boys off. Like he don't even acknowledge they're alive right now. And that happened with a lot of artists. A lot of artists go through this. So yeah, Bram Rudy, you be paying attention, Rudy, I see. Yeah, man. I mean, I can't think. Can y'all think? Y'all put in the chat who is a R&B guy that's a good father that stayed like even CeeLo Green. He kind of like a rapper, but he sing a little bit. He left his son. No, he left his daughter. He's still in her life, but he left her. I don't know nobody. Like Tyrese tried to be a good daddy, but you know that he could never make with none of his wives and the kids. I can't think of nobody. I feel that. I understand that her dad and they split, but everybody got to go through something. Everybody, I mean, most people go through splits and stuff. A lot of families go through this. But can y'all name, y'all still, all these people in the chat, y'all still ain't named an R&B person that was a good daddy. Name the R&B person that married his sweetheart and they had a family together. Michael Jackson didn't even do that. I can't think of nobody. You're right. It's better if they meet their partner before the fame because now they know why you there. Snoop Dogg is the only dude that I really know that kind of, and he's still not an R&B singer. See, an R&B singer is different because he's singing to these women. He's singing to them, and they loving it, and they want a piece of that. He is R&B. Okay? If he's not R&B, LL Cool J ain't no darn R&B. Only song he had was "I Need Love" and "Backseat of My Jeep." You can't count "Backseat of My Jeep." Stevie who? Stevie Wonder? Man, Stevie Wonder got 3 bad wives. I don't even understand why Stevie Wonder got to have pretty. Y'all look up Stevie Wonder ex-wives. Man, Stevie Wonder got 3 bad, sexy. I'm talking about pretty, sexy. I'm like, Stevie, you ain't need all that. You don't even know how she looks, Stevie. All of them bad. Why you talking about? Man, he's not a rapper. He's not a rapper. He got to be R&B. Man. No, Snoop didn't pass away, man. I don't know what he talking about. So nobody don't know not one R&B singer. All these love songs they make. That's sad, y'all. All these love songs they make promising people how to be. I remember somebody talked about that Jodeci song when Casey was like, "It's been an hour since you've been gone. And that's too long, so come back home." Like that's a crazy person right there. If you go shopping and your man call you and say, "It's been an hour, where you at?" He crazy. He crazy. But y'all love that. Y'all love that. Hey, Colin, you better stop. D gonna block you. Coffee Anderson. Who is Coffee Anderson? I don't even know what. I don't even know no Coffee Anderson. What song did they have? You right, dog. Ain't nobody stayed together. Nobody stayed together. So y'all already know by that. So look, I'm not trying to wish doom on nothing, but numbers don't lie. And if we don't know no R&B person that's made it, the chance of them making it is slim. We got our first person in timeout. And they got married on February 2009. I mean, I don't know these people though. Like these names ain't standing out to me. Anderson. Oh, a dancer. Kelly Rowland ain't married. Is Kelly? I don't think Kelly Rowland married. Man, Beyonce, you can't say Beyonce. Beyonce and Jay-Z, they had a woman had a side baby, and that woman is gone now. She was pregnant, and now she ain't on this earth no more. You can't. I can't. I ain't let none of that be on my spirit. Yeah, but they got a murder up under their case. They got a murder. So you can't say that's good when your sister fighting your husband in the elevator and y'all got a side chick baby mama that's murdered now. We can't put them on the list. And she got an album called Lemonade talking about leaving her husband. We can't, Nope, we can't use that one, y'all. We can't use that one. I hear this coffee. Do y'all know? Does anybody in the chat know who Coffee Anderson is? Kofi Anderson. Do y'all know who that is? Jordan Sparks. Man, Jordan Sparks, she married now? I remember she was married to that dude that ended up leaving her, and he got with the other chick, and he got her pregnant, then he ended up leaving her too. The dude from London. Yeah, let's see. Beyonce is married with kids, I know that, but if y'all look into their story, it's some dark stuff going on over there. I think they just married into the money right now. They can't mess up the empire. They a billionaire family. They ain't messing that up for nothing. I know. Jay-Z did a whole album when he got caught cheating. No, we can't use Alicia Keys either. Cause she took that man from no, we can't do that. Swiss Beats was married when they started talking. I mean, right now they good, but she took that man from his other wife. We can't use that one either. That wasn't right. That put that on that wasn't right either. That wasn't right. No, she was a home wrecker. Alicia Keys was a home wrecker. We cannot put no home wrecker on the list. Man, no, John Legend wife left him. Now John Legend was doing the right thing. John Legend was doing the right thing, but his wife left him, and he was hurt by that. So that they didn't make it. Now hold on, I think we might have somebody. Is Kim married? The singer Kim? I think he married. I think he married. Or is Anthony Hamilton married? John Legend wife left him. They had a divorce. I think that's right. I know they were going. I think Anthony Hamilton, but I ain't never seen Anthony Hamilton's wife though. Never seen her, and I never seen Kim's wife, but I think Kim married too. Okay, so it's on a I'm messing up right now, y'all. It's on a vertical live. You have to change it. You have to change the settings before going live. Okay, I'll change my settings next time. I'll go in there and try to change it. But I'm in a little bad area right now. The question is, who has had a traditional marriage and they didn't have no problems? They didn't have no. They just two people that just met, random people. They met, got together. They didn't break up no families. They ain't have no underlying stuff. No could be murders. Nothing. It's just like a regular family get together. They get married. They have their kids, and we don't hear no side stories. I'll check it out my next live. I'll do a little test run and see. But sometimes I'll be in some bad areas. Like where I'm parked there right now, I got like 3 bars. But when I walked that way, I had 5 bars, but I couldn't park down there because they already had the spots taken up. But I promised y'all I was gonna go live again, so I kept my word. you, but look, do you stupid? Anthony Hamilton, I ain't never seen his wife though, so I don't know if he really do have a wife. Calvin Richardson. Thomas, you be coming up with some names now. I done heard Calvin Richardson. I done heard, but I can't think of the music. Who is Calvin? What's one of Calvin Richardson's songs? Yeah, I guess Nick Saban is the standard. Hold on, I can't let you go. I can't let go of you. Hold. I'll look that up, y'all. I don't know off the top of my head. Hold on, I can't let go of you. Let me write that down. I might be singing this on my next live. Holding on. Holding on. I can't let go. Man, that's sad, y'all. But that also lets y'all know when people get money and fame, they do what they really want to do. Like Coach Prime said that when people get money, they become more what they already are. So them dudes become heathens. I done heard of Calvin Richardson, but I couldn't think of none of his songs. If I hear it, I might know it. So I know his name, but I can't just put his. I can't say that's the song right there. You know, I can't link them up together. Uh, you're right. Now you're right about that. You're right about that, Q. Uh, a lot of these, a lot of these people. I remember Nicki Minaj. She did that for a long time when she was with Safari. She acted like she was single, and Safari played along with it, so she could. You just get more buzz when people, when they think you're single. Everybody saying stuff. They'll drop your name in the comment. But if they know you got somebody, out of respect, sometimes people don't show they lust for you publicly. You know. But that's crazy. I can't even think of people like Barry White and all. But why would you be? Just think about this now. That don't really make a lot of sense though. If you if you going to shows and you got fans in every city that you finna, whatever city you going to, you finna have a bunch of women just all over you, and you get to pick out of the ones that just. That's hard for a man to turn down now. That's hard. Ladies, y'all might can turn that down because dude's been trying to get y'all since y'all was 14 and y'all just got tired of it. But a man really don't get love like that until he becomes something. And now he becomes something, and every city he go to, he can just pick another woman. That's hard to turn down as man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's hard to turn down. Hell, pastors can't even turn that down. Did y'all see that pastor that they called his church out, his congregation out? Talking about I'm all lost. We all lost. We don't with this over here now. We on the nightcap now. Did y'all see that pastor that was telling all the women that came to his church that he's not gonna be their husband? He like, I don't know what all y'all that done joined this church thinking I'm finna be y'all husband. I'm not finna be y'all husband. Man, that was funny. That was funny. Like, but I done heard of a few churches like this where the women they go to church and they think they gonna get that pastor. The pastor be dressing nice. He got control of all the people. That's what is hard for a woman to turn down. A man that's dressed nice, that got his hair cut, he's smelling good, and he got a position like some power. It's hard for a woman to turn that down. Those are harder to come by. When you go to a city, all them girls can throw a skirt on and throw some lashes on, some high heels on, and run out there. Now I give that country music. I can see that country. They sing them old slow songs, and they don't really talk about riches and fame. They just talk about the good old life. And I just want me my dog and my wife and my truck. And so yeah. Now I'm gonna say somebody that I think he knew though. King George. King George. I don't know if y'all have seen that video when King George singing about he got a good woman at home or something like that. I used to hang out every night or something. But when he's singing the song, he doing the video and the girls, they all got their hands trying to touch him and everything. But once they start hearing what he's saying, how he love his girl and he want to go home to be with his wife, you can kind of tell the women stop trying to touch him because they respect what he building with his wife at home. So King George is one person that I know that confessed, even though when he do his shows, he still made a song for his wife, and he confessed his love to his wife while he doing his shows. So I give y'all that, King George. But yeah, y'all. Hey, look, that's what I got, man. That's my nightcap. So I gave y'all something to hang y'all hat on, and y'all stay out them streets, D. D, stay out them streets, D. Hey, don't do that, Q. Don't do that. Don't put that curse on that man like that. Yeah, you don't be at no house. You don't be at no house. DJ Promo gonna find you. DJ Promo, he be looking. He gonna find you one day. And next time y'all see DJ Promo, y'all go in on him. Cause I try to get him on tonight. I try to get him on. But look, y'all be good, man. I'm finna get out of here. He just saying he working. He working. He always want to call me while he working. I'm like, man, you need to call me when you're not working, man. So I guess we might link up. I know we'll link up before the spring game. And I'm saving this. We want to talk about how Coach Prime, ESPN got a vendetta against Coach Prime right now. It's an all-out war with ESPN and Coach Prime in Colorado. So we're going to talk about that. When I get him on the line, we're going to talk about that. And we got a lot of guys from Georgia that's looking to come to Colorado. So Coach Prime has officially got a pipeline in Georgia, Texas, and Florida. That's in like them the 3 states. And if he can get Louisiana, California good too. But if he can get Louisiana, I like Louisiana. But hey y'all, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I gotta get up early in the morning. Y'all be easy.